ignoring that little freak out. We have our relegations race today. Yesterday, Walpy, Ragna, Zach, Dragon, Adam, Jalon, Raiden, and Roro qualified. The 8 of those guys get to race against Slim, BD, Met, and Ragnoth for the 4 remaining spots for our top 8. Should be exciting.
Yeah, I'm really excited. We got a lot of good races here, and this is a really challenging format. Not only do you have to find the 3 proofs, but just the whole data aspect of it all really tests your knowledge on all of the data fights.
Yeah, we saw yesterday actually was a pretty interesting seed. Unlike the usual, or the original, or I guess traditional Meet the Datas format, levels, 100 acre, and drives are all enabled, which means that you can find proofs there. I saw yesterday that there was a proof on levels, a proof on 100 acre, and based on how the rules are set up, you must do 3 unique datas. So there was one that everyone had to do data mix, but we saw a lot of people do a mix of, like, some people did data Zigbar, some people did data Zemnis, some did data Axel. It makes things quite interesting when you have a freebie spot to take care of.
Right, and it's about how you use that flex that really makes it matter. So, you know, some people did datas that were easily accessible because of the worlds they've already pushed that seed, and some people really just pushed datas that they felt more comfortable with because of just the knowledge on the fights, like, even though they might have to go out of their way for them a little bit. So, you know, that's really an important judgment call to make whenever you're doing these kinds of seeds, is do I do a data I'm more comfortable with, or do I do the data that I can get to the fastest?
I know a lot of people, there are people that did Zigbar, and I was kind of on the boat of, oh, I feel like some of these people could have maybe done Roxas instead, but tools were just so kind, and like stats were pretty damn good that you could just kind of pick whatever. It really was a seed of you should go with your bias, your preference, and that would make you like the most likely to win or be comfortable.
Right, of course. And it seems we've ran into some problems here at the start here for a couple of these players. Dragon in particular, I saw took a death to Living Bones, and okay, Ragnar got past it this time, but yeah, so we had 2 deaths already.
Even on crit. Oh, ooh, okay, so that's unfortunate for Dragon now. Taking 2 deaths, so now you're tilting down the cutscene. And now at this point, if you're Dragon, you don't have any more guaranteed RC, it's purely random. Yeah, he doesn't get it that time.
Yeah.
Just gonna brute force it.
When all else fails like this, you gotta hold down and do the old school strategy where we used to hold down at the start of the fight, back away, let the living buds come towards you, and then go to the other side of the room so you can dodge the bites and then get the RC. That's what Dragon should be doing. When say he's trying to get the random chance right here, and is also just trying to hold forward and pray, but
how did that kill?
He's just gonna get murked. Yeah.
Dude, that's such a annoying lingering hitbox. That one sucks.
And now we see Dragon unfortunately just gonna have to fold on Pride Lands and just go somewhere else for right now.
And I will say, this is doesn't really seem to be that crazy of a Pride Lands. You are missing 3 reports, but it's okay.
Yeah, I haven't
have
picked
a
up one of
fire
the
second
abilities
chance.
here.
I think auto limit maybe is like the most interesting thing that I saw.
Okay.
But we actually do have our first world revealed. DC Timeless River is a 13. So reminder as well that this is essentially the league points hint system with progression points, modified progression points. So you get multiple hints, or you get 2 hints at a time after the 3rd hint. So the first hint, it costs 3 points, the second hint costs 4 points, the next hint after that costs, I believe, 4 points. It's been a while since I've spread. But then after that you get 2 points each. So the info can come really fast, but it's what you do with that info.
Right, of course.
It does seem like everyone is taking the classic approach, going through their counterclockwise shotguns. Oh wow, an XP boost. That's always really nice to see.
Mm-hmm. Nothing else to really pair with that to help level early, though, but shotguns are still in effect. We could still see something that could potentially help, like a Stitch or a Magnet.
I will say, even after all those deaths, Dragon is already caught up in levels. He's level 10. So a reminder that for pretty much any setting, like universally, Halloween Town is a really amazing place. Like especially like in boss enemy rank, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Halloween Town is super powerful. Like, it'll always be like one of the more standard openers for sure, just because of the amount of EXP you get from the Jack in the Boxes here when you're playing vanilla. When you're not playing vanilla, you get a lot of experience in the first fight in Halloween Town, where you can get some really cool enemy replacements there. But yeah, it's really strong hits per minute. The world is pretty much done, like, for Prison Keeper checks wise. Like, you get all of the chest opens before you fight Prison Keeper, which only really leaves bonus pop-ups from those fights afterwards. So yeah, it's a really nice world to get out of the way. And I'm actually surprised how caught up Dragon is with experience here. But also, something to note is that reports give progression points still, correct?
Yes,
So,
they do.
Dragon is still going to be behind on those progression points for a little bit, and it's going to be a little bit late behind the hints until he does Pride Lands.
We'll see if he goes there. I mean, that is 4 progression points for just doing Pride Lands first visit. Or not even the first visit. But we also do get our next world reveal. Agrabah's a 6, so guaranteed no Data Luxeus. It's always a interesting one. You don't have to deal with the whole Agrabah 2 visit. It's kind of a chill data as well to fight. But that also means that you can potentially go to Agrabah for 2 guaranteed reports, if you really think that info is valuable.
Wait, I'm confused. Did you say Data Luxeus was guaranteed?
No, not guaranteed.
Okay, I think I misheard you then. That's my bad, because I was like processing that and I was like, wait, what?
No,
But yeah, that's unfortunate too, because Data Luxeus is one of the like easier datas, and Agrabah 2 is one of the easier second visits, and like honestly one of the faster second visits because of Carpet Skip.
And imagine if we went and did like a kind of like how Nintendo did a Hintless Journey, but we old J Smarty, no stat sanity, no quality of life.
Oh man.
Okay, I turn on what is it, map skip. That's the only one I'd probably turn on.
Yeah. Oh man, that's old school. That would be interesting.
I feel like
sure.
no stat sanity would be like the biggest change.
Yeah, no, stat sanity is huge because it adds value to so many worlds because of the item randomizations to the stats being added to the pool.
Oh wow!
Oh, final form at Boo's house. Okay, that's an early final form for Slim.
Yeah, that's super nice, especially because it's like what you can use final for 9 of the 13 possible data fights.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, dodge slash. Is that on the Kingdom Key? That's hilarious.
Oh.
I just saw Ragnar use it. Okay, and we also, something to note is we do have another guaranteed 6 points in DC Thomas River, so there's also no data Marley this time.
And that, I feel like a lot of the easy datas are actually getting knocked out early. Like, I wouldn't consider Marluxia a difficult data to fight, solely because Marluxia is so similar to his AS counterpart with his data. So, you know, that can be kind of an easy fight depending on what angle you look at it. So, yeah, really interesting. Really, I would disagree. I would say Lexaeus is the easier of the two that's been knocked out so far for chances of having a proof. Like, with Lexaeus, you can do that fight with basically just Reflect, while with Marluxia, like, to speed Marluxia up, I feel like you'd want a couple of more tools. And also, it's just like, Marluxia, I feel like Lexaeus just takes more damage overall from his scaling. Yeah, I would have to be fact checking that. Oh, you're good. Yeah, you can still find some good abilities here, as well as just the information being nice. And again, if we're talking like the worst case scenario here, where you get like 2 proofs early levels and like 1 proof in a world, and like you have to like end up choosing a dead world, quote unquote, to push for a data. Like I said, Agrabah is one of the faster worlds you can just do to get the data out of the way, but especially considering that the shotgun stops at the Boo Escort, right? So all you have left is Treasure Room Fight, Twin Lords, Carpet Sequence, and Jafar.
And I'm just realizing that Slim actually already pushed into TT. He's doing Sanctioned Fight. They do have Genie, Battlefields of War, Pan, and Proudfang. It's all pretty nice stuff. You have the guaranteed cheese tool with your Pan if you get certain bosses. Or really just one boss, I would say. I don't know if these guys would be cheesing Data Demix if that pops up. Oh wow, okay. So you get that hinted money pouch for Slim in our top left. So that's actually really nice, especially because you have to fight 3 datas. Getting access to money is always really appreciated.
Right. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but boosts are not in the shop, correct?
I believe no. Wait, stat boosts were not in the shop.
Okay, yeah, that's what I thought.
It's just elixirs and megas.
Yeah, but the Mega Elixirs can still come in handy when you're fighting datas, so that is still like something to keep in mind. Also, just not having to worry about ethers for the rest of the seed is another thing. What I would personally do, and what I would like to see some of these other players do, is you spend the first money pouch on your ethers so you don't run out, and then your second money pouch you buy elixirs for the data fights. Because that's what like makes sense to me, is that you get the stuff that you need now first, and then if you run into the second money pouch, you're more prepared for fighting the super bosses, and you have those super nice items to work with.
we're seeing actually the other two racers, Slim and Met, both opting to also push into this dead Agrabah, hoping to get the progression points from the reports. It's really unfortunate actually that the reports are just not here in this beginning.
Yeah, the information and progression points would have been super nice.
We have Dragon though clear through the thresholder fight. I think maybe if Dragon gets maybe an extra combat tool or a magnet or something, we might see them go back to Pidelands.
Mm-hmm.
I think for now they're just waiting on it. Oh, they have explosion. I missed that.
Yeah, I missed out on the explosion too. I don't know where they got that.
Ah, it was in BC Courtyard. So that would mean that out of these guys, only Dragon would have it.
Mm-hmm. Alright, so we got the visitor unlocks in the shop, Met checking that out. I saw sort of the Ancestor and the Battlefields of War in there. I don't believe there was picture, Ice Cream, or membership card though. Those are like the big three for visitor unlocks in the shop, where if you get them in there, that's huge, you know?
What is it? It's Bone Fist, Sword of the Ancestor. Oh, yeah, we just see, interesting. We see Slim just buying all of them, I think. I think it's a little bit questionable.
Oh,
just
so picture
them.
was in there, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Because there is a chance that you could just not find the other money pouch, right?
Right, and then you'd be really straining yourself for items later.
Alright, well, so far nothing here in Beast's Castle. The page still not found. Oh, well, we have a proof. So we have a guaranteed data Zaldin.
Ooh, okay.
So that's gonna be interesting. These guys need to find the Beast Claw, which was just in the HP shotgun, which we see from Met at the bottom right. Oh and yeah, there's our second proof as well, right before Bailey. So we have a data Demix as well this seed.
All right.
So yeah, starting off strong. Already two of the data is required. Already found out. So now with that info alone, you can play this in multiple ways. Obviously, assuming you get the visit unlocks, you can work towards these worlds, get the progression points to see if that unlocks future worlds. You can opt to shotgun other places, or invest a little bit of time maybe trying to find other tools. Because right now, you're currently reflectless. You got one fire from drives. You have final and master. Not like the greatest of tools, especially because you have to play Demics. You can live with those tools for Data Zaldin, but Data Demics is the problem.
Right. No, you would really want to reflect for Data Demics, especially so the strat I'm thinking of right now is that okay, yeah, they do have pan, right? Yeah. You could just pandemics and only have to really worry about the minigames, but that's really resource intensive for a fight where you really want to make use of the resources that you have, like Final Form, and Wisdom Form if they find it. So yeah, Data Demics is definitely raising some red flags for me if I'm Matthias right now. I'd be hunting for some more stuff to do that fight.
Oh, you see, he's actually pushing tower. I like this.
Mm-hmm.
It's both, you're still missing membership card, so you're technically checking a world for that potentially, but it's also, as you're kind of saying, looking for additional tools.
Right.
Now, granted, this is also maybe a little bit of bias in why Meta's doing the tower. He's definitely had a tournament seed that should have been an hour long, but instead was 2 hours long with a Data Luxord visit. I will say these stats are kind of a little rough. I'm looking right now at Ragnar's stats in the top right, and in final form, he has 18 magic. It's very, very concerning.
Yeah, I would be concerned as well. But from Ragnar's perspective, he doesn't really know what he has to fight yet. So like he might still be thinking like, oh, maybe I'll have time to go and level this seed. But like from his perspective, he's down 2 proofs like the other people have right now. So he doesn't know that he might have to like suck it up and like have the crappy stats for some of these fights if he wants to really chase them quickly, you know?
Oh, Ragnar's also buying every visit unlock. And I really hope they I hope they find the other money pouch, because you literally just spent like 2,500. You spent half your money on visit unlocks, which could have potentially been towards some elixirs, or even ethers for bosses. We'll also like to know
the other thing too.
Go ahead.
Oh, sorry. I was gonna say the other thing too is that it's data demics, right? So you really want elixirs for that, you know?
A related note, in HB actually, from the Bailing fight, as we see from Met's side on the bottom right, you do get Wisdom, so you already have 3 easy forms, but you still kind of need a little bit more than that. Kind of also touched on it earlier, but Dragon is actually in PR right now. They do have a Reflect, they also got a report that says his Wonder was his Valor, so you have access to another form as well. So having more drive gauge for that Demix fight is going to be pretty nice. Or rather, another form level for whether it's Final or Wisdom. I do also like this from Slim, that he's opting to just go ahead and do the Darkthorn fight right away.
Right, and this makes a lot of sense. You get the progression points for it, and you need to do it anyways. So just getting it out of the way now is perfect.
Oh, does he get the kill here? Oh, he should be fine. Okay, you get a Thunder. That's pretty nice. Oh, and you do get the page. Do you even, I guess you check that eventually. Oh wait, no, they already shotgunned it. I don't know if you do the mini games.
I feel like the problem with 100 Acre in these settings, right, is that you're basically pushing nothing. Like, you get value out of pushing every world, because if that world has the proof in it, then you know you go and fight the data in that world, so you have to clear that world anyways. But in retrospect, if you're pushing 100 Acre Wood, you're really not pushing a data, so it just feels like a waste of time almost, unless it has the proof. So I actually really like leaving 100 Acre until it's hinted. It makes the most sense that way, so that, you know, if it gets hinted and there's a 5 there, then you go push the 5 to go find the proof, and if not, then you're saving time by not pushing a world you might not have to push to beat the game.
I think that, yeah, that's pretty valid. I like that mentality behind that. Yeah, it seems that everyone else is going to Beast's Castle now and catching up. Meanwhile, Dragon actually does find an Ice Cream and Torn page in the second half of PR1. He's on to Barbosa now.
That ice cream can come in handy because pictures in the shop, so it's just TT3 access.
I feel like it's actually a pretty decent visit to just blindly push.
Oh, 100%. Like, the Jax Pyramid is good, the EXP is good. Data Axle is one of those easy datas we were talking about earlier. Like, sometimes what I like doing when I play these seeds is I like pushing worlds of, like, especially because, you know, they're not hinted or anything until you get broad points for them. I like pushing worlds where I know I can do the data of them. Like, you know, like, I know some people will not push LOD in these settings because they're not confident in their data Zigbar, for example. So they'll go push something else like an STT where Data Roxas is a thing. Like, it just makes the most sense to push the worlds that you know you're, like, confident in doing the data in, so you don't lose that much time if the proof is there, rather than pushing wide and maybe not finding a proof, or finding a proof in a world where you know you're going to death cycle in for a little bit because of the data being there. I don't know.
I definitely will agree though that a lot of people do not like Data Zigbar. It's if you don't know like basic strats, it's a pretty spooky fight.
Right, it's a mentality, like, especially in the very first Meet the Data tournament, there was this mentality of, well, if the proof is in, well, the first Meet the Data tournament where you had to get the fight 3 datas. I don't remember which one that was. I think there was one before this though.
I think it was 1 data for original, and then Greet the datas was all 3, or wherever the proofs were.
Yeah. So for that tournament, the mentality was, well, if there's a proof in LOD, I just lose because I'm not good at Zeta Zigbar. Like, a lot of people had that mentality for a little bit. Like, and that's not just Data Zigbar, like a ton of days. Like, if the proof is in HB, I don't win because this player is better at data dynamics than me. Like, there's all kinds of, like, metagaming that can go into this, you know what I mean?
And totally. People are better, though, than they were before. Like,
oh, absolutely. Like, this community overall has grown so much.
Yeah, there's still some uncomfortable datas for people, but for the most part, everyone has gotten like insanely better. Especially in Masters Division, you guys have been playing for like pretty much years longer than others, or at least their skill level shows like they've been grinding a lot. So it's been a little bit. We're gonna swap over to some other racers. See where some other people are caught up. So moving on over, we have in the top left, Adam at 0 in TT1 Tower. In the top right, we have Jaylon actually doing TT2. I think they just might be completely blind pushing into TT3, like I sort of mentioned. We have in the bottom left, Ragnoth. Ragnoth is actually going into TT1 Tower as well. And same with the bottom right, we have someone pushing into the station fight. So all TT over here.
Who's on bottom right again?
That is Raiden. Lord Raiden.
Oh, it's Raiden. Okay, cool. Okay. So I'm really interested to see what is in TT3, because of all these players, only Jaylon... Oh, Lord Raiden has access to TT3 as well, so he's probably going to push all the way through as well.
I will say though, Raiden... Oh god, of course. Both Raiden and Jaylon have not touched Pride Lands. Very funny. But also neither of them have gone to Beast Castle yet, so they don't have that proof, or know about it quite yet.
Mm-hmm.
Something to note as well, we did get our 4th and 5th hints for the progression hints. LOC got revealed to be a 14, so there could be a 5 there. And there also is a 0 on drives, or I guess a 7 if you do not have the fire. Pretty much everyone should have that fire. Especially because of how it was fire on Final 2. You get Final in Boo's house. Think you remember this seed, Zach? Oh boy. You know it's a good time if Zach remembers it almost like a week and a half later than when he played it.
Oh, Zach acing that far in advance, jeez.
Yeah, because to make sure you're all
RPG limit
prepped.
break,
Yeah. Actually, it might have been like a week ago. Might have been like Thursday or Friday of last week. Okay, so Jaylon is gonna push Mansion. You actually get Limit Form in TT3. That's pretty nice. And you also know where that Valor Form is, so if you really, really wanted, especially if you know that data dynamics on the table, you could potentially push at the whatever was for that Valor, get that extra drive gauge, or have an opportunity to get that extra drive gauge for your Wisdom or Final Form.
I feel like nowadays, like a lot of players are comfortable enough with data dynamics that they don't need drive 7s to do it. Jaylon's trying to get into EXP boost range here and is just not getting any luck. Oh, the triple grab, yeah, you're not getting that.
One thing you can do actually is you can get hit by a Dusk here at the beginning of the Mansion fight. These guys don't kill you 90% of the time, so we could opt to get hit. Yeah, he uses the Keyblade to provoke a attack, and he's right into XP boost range.
So let's see what Jaylon's stats in Final Form are looking like after this. Because right now they're not looking too great. 34 strength. Is that 40 on the dot or 48 magic?
It's 40. 4-0.
Okay, yeah. So,
and he's level 30.
So with the Final Form Keyblade equipped, that's not what you want to see at all in a Meet the Data seed.
Yeah, level 33 now with 46 magic in final, 36 strength. It's looking really rough. Okay, we do have Ragnoth actually opting to push to Zaldin right away. He does have his next set of worlds revealed. The World of Woods is 29, so pretty stacked. If you want to include that Valor form or as part of the math, then there's, 20 points of stuff remaining, which is pretty okay. We also have a 12 STT, which in these settings is more likely going to be a 3-9, if I had to guess.
Wait, so hang on a second. If that's a 3-9, then
Or
with
I'm
the
saying
information that we
mostly
have,
likely.
yeah. So with the information that we have, then that would be under the assumption that Scimitar membership card has to be there, right? Or yeah, because we know where all the forms are. Or did they? No, they found final. They didn't force it.
This technically could be a 5-7, but for Port Scholarship the first visit, and with our old league knowledge, it might just be that curse that it's a 3-9.
Yeah, which means that if we're looking at you're really hoping that's the Scimitar then, right?
I don't know. Depends. There's multiple ways. If you look at it as that's the membership card, then that's easy progression points. That's the lazy progression points that you get. So you're kind of whatever about it. If it's Scimitar, then it is just a dead STT. Or currently dead. Oh wait, no, completely dead, because we know Agrabah's dead. It depends which mentality you want to adopt. I kind of, if as membership card, then you just get lazy progression points, which is always cool. Ooh, okay, Ragnoth is gonna opt to XP boost and XP grind right now, actually. Interesting call out. Meanwhile, Jalon is still grinding away a little bit. Level 40 with 40 strength, 52 magic. But oh, that was in final. Wow, these stats are terrible. Look at that.
And they're not great.
Oh, okay. Jalon's gonna opt to level limit a bit here. That was hacked. Oh wow, okay, that's really nice. Combo boost on limit 3. Depending on what you have to do in this seed, that's pretty nice.
It pairs us with the explosion as well. Yeah, Ragna's stats are not good. Yeah.
It's this might be one of the seeds where you gotta do these fights at level 1 stats for the datas. I will say, fun fact, is for King of the Worlds, or sorry, King of the Datas, these settings that these players are racing, you Sora XP multiplier set, I believe set to 3.5, and then for King of the Worlds, which is the Wayfinder's variant of the setting, where you just have to peek Portal a world the proofs are in, you actually have 2.5 XP multiplier. So this is one of the few seeds where the XP multiplier is in your favor as Masters player, but at the same time, you can still have seeds like this where it literally does not matter. Your stats are just going to be garbage.
Yeah, 39 strength, 49 magic exiting screens at level 40. That's tough. That's not ideal whatsoever. Jalon fighting Roxas. This is interesting.
Yeah, I believe it's because of that 20 progression points that, or sorry, 20 points that are here, or one check. It's okay value to go after, in my opinion. I guess he just really doesn't want to do Beast Castle, though. Same with Raiden on the bottom right. Oh, I also missed it at some point, but SP did get hinted, PS17. Oh, and we got a report, actually, that says STT is membership card.
Well, isn't that fantastic?
Yeah, so that's really good info for Jalon, actually.
Yes, STT is required this seed.
You have limit, though, so it's going to be still relatively fast. Hopefully it's just not all the way at the last chest, or Axel 2. Meanwhile, Ragnov actually already through hostile program, opting to chase after this 5 here. You go back in? Oh, I think he is. Ooh, I got baited. Okay, I'm down. Okay, Jalon also does get 2 reports after Roxas as well. I think the last report says LOD has a reflect. I kind of missed this out, but I'm looking at Raiden's tracker. He actually already did Sean Yu.
Wait, what?
He did Sean Yu.
No.
Lauders in chat. No, he did Sean Yu. He didn't get the reflect though, so that means that reflect is in Throne Room. Throne Room or Storm Rider. It's likely just Throne Room. Can't believe he did Sean Yu. I'm not surprised, but I'm also surprised.
Alright, so Ragnarok is doing what the number was. He's going to guard loop Roxas here, which is a really simple loop where you just hit him a couple of times, guard his attack, and then guard it back, and then you do an explosion combo, and then you hit him a few times again. And that's the fight.
I mean, I guess a few times this is a good statement. Oh, I like this. Very smart from Ragnar, opting to push RV and purposely get hit to go into auto limit. Oh god, Raiden is grinding. He's at level 46 with 46 strength, 56 magic in final. Okay, 48, 58 magic now. Honestly, that's almost okay.
I wouldn't do this until I had the second EXP boost if I was Lord Raiden. Because you still have worlds to clear, you know? Like, he hasn't checked BC yet, obviously. But he also hasn't, like, checked out, you know, there could be an EXP boost in Pylands, or an EXP boost in STP. Like, he has a lot of options right now, is what I'm getting at.
Right.
And those options could lead to another EXP boost, which would speed this up considerably.
Could be an XP boost in STT, which is what Daylon is. Okay, Raiden almost at 50. You can level past 50 and get better stats. We'll see. The time investment is probably not too much worse though. Okay, you're at 60 magic in final. That's doable.
We have an early-ish Zigbar here from Ragnaroth. When we get Zigbar in the room, and I assume he's going to final form loop him. Yep, there it is. Here's the final form. You know, this has always been. Oh, he's slotting into him. Never mind. I forgot about that. That's new meta. Never mind.
Yeah, it's really good damage.
It is really good damage. It just looks way less cool than the final form loop. Because I was literally going to say, yeah, the final form loop in against Zigbar is one of the cooler loops in the game, and he just glides into him. And I'm just like, yeah, that's right. Ragnaroth does that.
He does it. He's starting to do it a little bit more often now. He used for like a little while when it started to become a more popular strat. He still wasn't doing it. I think he's turned around. He's accepting his fate that he has to do it because of the optimal. Okay, he's gonna try to XP grind on the way up. Oh, we get to. Okay, perfect. Very nice. Does get a Cosmic Arts right before. And then negative combo. That would have been nice for screens, but unfortunately, is depending on how you route, you kind of probably won't get that for screens. Unless you do like TT3, people are doing, where you don't touch screens. And also, very funny, you get Magnera right before Luxord. So that's actually super nice if you have to do HB. It makes it speeds up and makes Final Fantasy fights and 1K way better. It's also now a guaranteed 9. We know that 9 has to be Valor form from other people's reports. Oh, Ragnaroth doesn't have Identity Disc. I think what happened is Ragnaroth probably dragged the Identity Disc manually and didn't actually buy it.
Yeah.
So now he has to remember to buy it.
And then you gotta go into the world that never was. Yep.
I will say though, he has 3,200 money to spare. That is quite a bit. That's what is it? That's 8 elixirs.
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad you still remember, Zach. The Magnera. Oh, unfortunate for Aiden. I saw that. The drive explosion didn't catch him in time. So he gets a DM again.
Yeah. Rain's actually gonna get this negative combo on Magnera before getting to SP, which is really good. Because he can level even more if he finds a second EXP boost there. And that would probably push him to like closer to the ceiling for the data fights. Which is actually pretty good.
He hasn't shotgunned SP either. That's hilarious.
Yeah.
No, but you're absolutely right about that Magnera and negative combo. Alright, so Jaylon does check Sunset Terrace to make sure that there's nothing of importance or that report isn't there. It does get a membership card though, so we don't have to go to Mansion. It's pretty solid. Oh, he goes to the Pride Lands! I like this. This is a very funny joke. He's gonna shotgun these 3 chests and he's just gonna leave.
What?
So, he needed to trigger a cutscene so that the flag for picking up a membership card updates. Because you don't have to go to Wonder Was, you can just watch any cutscene that's like in a unique world. So he opts to go to Pride Lands, finally, to get that flag to update.
But now he's just checking the rest of the world.
Yeah, I think that's fair at this point. I mean, you saw he just Blizzard spammed the Living Bones. It's also it was hinted 16. So he will probably be saying, oh, this world might be a 5-5-3-3. Unfortunately, it's not, but yeah, you wouldn't know that.
There's just a 7 left here, right? If you do the math properly, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, we can see the 7 remaining from Ragnoth's side. Speaking of, Ragnoth actually finds Stitch. That is the 5 left in that visit. So unfortunately not a proof, but that does mean for Ragnoth he does not have to fight Data Larksy. His totally favorite data fight.
Mm-hmm. I mean, he just loves Zaldin so much more, right? Clearly, like, he's good. And Data Demics, like, he's having a blast this season.
I don't know, actually. Like, honestly speaking, I don't know which he would rather fight of those 3.
Alright, so we have our first Zoldan fight here from Ragnoth. I love that, using the Final Form Keyblades to parry the Zoldan lunge attack. So you get all those sweet, sweet jumps. It's so swag.
Yeah, actually, that's a pretty hard jump to sort of, like, get used to doing. It's a very strange timing. I remember, personally, I struggled with it for a little bit, trying to figure out when I was exactly supposed to do the jump. Oh, he makes it look so, like, God, he makes it look so easy every time he does it.
Yeah, it's hard, trust me. And now he's gonna try and Final Form combo Zoldan to death here, right?
I would hope so. You can do a magnet here. Oh, I might just go into fire. Yeah, never mind.
Yep. And the magnet there is risky because he could break out because his RV is so high and then just kind of retaliate.
So Ragnoth is playing this super safe, just going after the worlds that are guaranteed that he needs to do. I think the only world he probably arguably did so far that he didn't know he had to do was the War Never Was. But it did give him that membership card hint, so that is really nice. We are seeing some level grinding from Jaylon in the top right. And we have 2 STT visits. I believe Adam will just do the rest of the War of Was until he knows that it's dead. On that note, then we'll move over and see some of our other races again, but we'll also see if where Roro is. How's our buddy Roro doing? Okay, so they're in the One River Was. I think they're gonna try to push their way to the Zigbar, pardon the refresh. See if that takes care of that bit of lag we had. Okay, we're good. Oh, never mind, it's back.
Oh.
It's a bit chunky of lag. Okay, I think we're good. I think we're good.
Okay. Well, with a layout with 2 STTs to another layout with 2 STTs, very nice.
Yeah, we can't escape it. Oh no. So I think Slim in the top right tried to do core skip, but then I think he remembered last second, oh, it's disabled. Now he's just doing the fight. That's an interesting choice to actually see someone do core. Now it is 33 points, so it could have some useful stuff, but at the same time, you kind of need to do Demix. So I would maybe argue that you can push core after you know that the world doesn't have anything like the regular world that you have to do.
Right, yeah, it makes more sense to push the content you know you have to do first, just in case it's done before core. But I think this is still a respectable gamble, because if the proof is inhuman, that just means, you know, one, Slim gets the data of his choosing, which he might want, over finding a proof somewhere else and not having to do that. Or, he knows other players will be slower to check core because, they won't be checking core until after Hollow Bash proper is done.
Right. Oh, he tries to do the skip, but does it a little bit early. It does get a recovery on it. Has to use the wisdom though. I'm dying to see Robo's reaction to the Specnera. Good reaction from Robo. Oh man, things are chugging. I feel like Twitch might not like these guys' streams on my end. See if I can try to lower some quality a bit. See if it alleviates any of that stuttering we see. I would also like to point out that stat-wise, Dragon is at level 50. Oh, Dragon's going back to Pridelets finally. It's very understandable. I respect it. But Dragon stats, he's level 50, 48 strength, 56 magic. So in final form, he's okay. But that's only in final. You kind of wish you had better stats out of final. Didn't have to be dependent on that form. Oh, that's actually very interesting. So I'm realizing that Dragon actually got all these levels from just the TT grind. Him and Slim have actually both not grinded or level grinded on screens yet. So
Yeah.
in theory, they could go there if they think they need a little bit more stats for any of the datas.
I think that would make a lot of sense if they did it whenever they were ready for their data push, because that extra bump in stats and make it to the ceiling is super helpful. Uh-oh. Well, you know what? Maybe people will be baited by those one pages, or maybe those one pages will be required because 100 acres at 21.
It's a 21. The only math for that at the moment that works out to have 5 is 597.
So that would have to be Scimitar, which is very unlikely.
Reminder that reports are set to first visit. These are essentially just league settings, but with a lot of modified changes and a different win condition. So reports cannot be on levels, drives, or 100 acre. Okay, we also see Ragna doing core as well. Now, technically, there was a 5 in core, that torn page, right?
Yeah, so hopefully other players will be baited by it, you know?
Can't believe we saw 2 races delay PL. So, Dragon has a small excuse. He died twice to the Pride Lands opening fight in the beginning of the seed, so he opted to just go back way later. That's a little different. Raiden and Jaylon, though, those guys are they're memesters. Now, granted, they're good memesters, so they're able to like make up all those progression points and whatnot very easily. Slim actually is already at regular story demics, that's nice. It is kind of unfortunate that I think about it that Slim doesn't have the Magnera from whatever was, but that is also good because in theory they're potentially saving time by not having to do Zigbar.
Mm-hmm.
They will have a slow 1k.
Yeah, I'm thinking in my head, like, the time it takes to do Zigbar and get the Magnera, with the time it takes to do Magnetless or Magnera-less FF fights and 1k, it's about the same, to be honest.
I can agree with that. It in my head it feels the same too.
Mm-hmm. This isn't without timing it or anything, it's just pure eye test, so I could be wrong.
Okay, Rogo does get the Zaldin kill, and does get his next 2 hints. We haven't been really talking about the hints, but we have quite a lot of worlds that are both dead and revealed. Roro, actually, one of the few people I think I've seen who's actually done OC. Ragna has also done OC. Has a Magnets, Reflect, and Second Chance, so honestly, that Second Chance is pretty nice. So Slim will be in Crystal Fisher. They got an item slot up. That's really appreciated. It's another torn page.
Much more pages.
Oh, you called it. You kind of mentioned it, Zed. Another money pouch. So that's all for your elixirs. Alright, that lag is not on my end. That is on Slim's end. You can see everyone else's. Okay, never mind. It's killing my computer.
Uh-oh.
It's not me, I swear. Okay, if we watch other people, I'll have no lag.
So, Yeah, 16 in HP. That has to be 9-7, right?
Yes, guaranteed 9-7.
So
It
actually,
cannot be a
looking at
3.
Slim's tracker, Slim's in a really good position because Scimitar has to be there. We know it has to be there, which means 100 Acre is also 777. You don't have to do 100 Acre, which means we're looking at the proof having to be here in Halloween Town, I think, right?
Yeah, with our combined knowledge, I believe I don't know if we know where Once More is. I don't think I remember seeing it.
Oh, it could be an LOD still, true.
Hopefully Roro's game works up fine. Yeah, it's either Once More or Proof here. But I do like, though, that Slim is opting to just push the hinted 5 immediately, just instantly leaves the Hollow Bastion, says, oh, it is a, what is it, it's a 16, I don't care about it, I'll go back later.
Mm-hmm. Especially because, from Slim's perspective, he doesn't have magnets for 1k yet, right? So, yeah, it makes sense to put that off. Look for the magnets, maybe.
Ooh, Slim's getting destroyed by the beam. That's the one annoying part about this new Oogie fight. It's just those beams, or the laser beams. Like, if you just get hit once, you're kind of just... You get staggered all the way to the back wall.
Absolutely.
So Dragon, about halfway at the halfway points of the Final Fantasy fights. Meanwhile, Ragna is starting it. So here does Slim get the 5 here from the Oogie fight? No, not quite. It's a magic boost.
Wait, on Slim's tracker, what number is LOD?
That is a 7.
Wait, so where...
I believe actually.
Oh, Once More's an SP.
Oh yeah,
Roro
you're
has
right.
Yeah, Roro has it.
Oh right.
Yeah,
Roro
so this has to be the proof.
other layout. I forget about that.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, this has to have the proof.
So that's really good for Slim. Gets away with not having 2 of the 5s that are from the Scary 10 SP. He still actually could level on screens as well as Mansion. So you have a Data Vexen, a Data Zaldin, and a Data Demix. So kind of a spooky set of datas.
Yeah, do either player have Duck Flare or Comet?
I don't believe I've seen it.
Like those are the like a Donald limit is a like not a must have, but really really nice for Data Vexen and Data Demix to be honest. Like I'd be crossing my fingers I'd have that if I were these players.
I believe Fantasia might be in the shop. I'm reading this correct. Or they might have started with it with Donald.
Okay, that's at least getting help with Data Vex and DM. Because you want to iframe through that because the arena is so tiny.
Could also pull a Met and just know how to DM skip. We'll see if he's been doing that a lot. He knows how to do it really well. We'll see if he actually can get away with it.
Uh-oh.
I think we're okay. Yep.
If there it is on the experiment.
So Slim is Ascension Go mode. You kind of have, like, you have okay tools. I think some people have Fyra, and I remember where their fire was located.
And now you add the elixirs. Yeah, I love this.
Oh, is he just going for? Is he going for Vexen right away?
Makes sense.
How many elixirs does he have? Is that 24?
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's so many. Yeah, he's just going for it.
Fire boost.
Oh.
He missed a fire boost, Keyblade.
Oh, this is
There
interesting.
he
So
is. Got
Dragon,
it. Okay.
Dragon's gliding all the way down to check mushrooms. And then he has to glide all the way back up. It's a little unfortunate that the he does not have that 5 from core.
It's last chest of core too, right?
I believe it was second to last chest. So you obviously can't skip, so might as well be last chest.
Yeah. Okay. So when I'm out through AS Vex in here, he cannot DM unless you really, really put yourself in a bad situation here. But thankfully, with all of this final, with all this final gauge that Megaslim has, it's just gonna melt him.
I feel like he's doing the data next, right? Or do you level?
Totally. I feel like
Oh,
he
he's
should
just going for
level, but going for it. Okay.
Oh, he changes his mind. Please level.
Yeah, you level.
You're so
right?
close. Okay, no. This is fine also. I like this. Because you don't know if this is a fire or not. From our side, we already know that it's a Thunder and a Scimitar on these set of checks here. But from Slim's side, you don't know where your fires are located. They're currently unhinted. So this 16 here could give you access to Fyra, which means that you'll have a better data dynamics overall. You'll do slightly more damage. Oh, I know where some people have fire. That's really funny. Mission 3 of LOD, which is where Jaylon and Raiden, Raiden specifically has that Fyra. That actually might help Raiden a lot, honestly. Zach typing Nodders. Oh yeah, I believe Zach and his async also did the LOD shotgun. Or did that little extended bit of the shotgun, opting to check some checks there, and ended up getting a fire. If I'm not mistaken. Very briefly, we'll do a little switch over. We'll see where some of our other races are. We'll keep Slim on screen. So as in the top right, we have Met. Met is actually going into Spooky Cave for this 14. Meanwhile, Adam does have everything in Holobastion except that 5 from Core, so he's gonna go check Core finally to see if it's a proof or not. Jaylon finishes Core, does get that last 5, and I believe he has every hint. I believe Adam technically is the only one on our screen that doesn't have it. He's a couple hints off, but I believe Jaylon might push into Halloween Town. Alright, we are saying Data Vexen. Also, one of the remaining fires Matt has found, a fire in Spooky Cave. So Fyra, he will have access to Fyra for the Data Vexen fight if he goes there. Ooh, that's a little rougher, Slim.
And it begins. Data Vex is going to start taking souls.
Always takes souls, man. If you don't know the fight, you just not have a good time. Hey, Slim is looking okay. Oh, his party members are relentless. Okay, that's kind of nice.
I mean, Goofy's doing absolutely nothing. So,
well, I mean, you are hitting Vexen, which causes you to not add RV with the fire, so it's okay.
Well, no, he was literally like off to the left doing whatever the hell Goofy does. He wasn't actually hitting Data Vexen.
I saw him doing a couple of swings, so I think in the one that he might have just whiffed a few times, being very goofy, as we say.
Oh, so they're looking for the other fire.
I respect this. I think that's a little bit fine. Because this is really just a tough endgame now. Like, you could do it, but it's just hard. Like, I wish he just leveled. That actually might just be the one thing that pushes him over the edge.
100% agree. Like, if he just leveled, then he would be fine. It looks like Adam's about to get through Corey.
I wonder what Adam goes for next. Because you have access to so many 5s now. You could push 100 Acre, assuming that it is a 5-9. I don't know if you can math it out, because Port Royal is almost like similar in number. You could push your guaranteed 5 in Halloween Town or in SP. Oh yeah, he is missing the hint for Valor. He is missing limits from TT3 and Ice Cream. So he has a bit of conflicting numbers. Like, he doesn't have a solid, clear path.
Right.
Oh, Jaylon with a double bogey. Don't do a triple. Okay, thank God. Ooh, interesting. Oh, Adam has so much money. Oh my God. He had like almost 10k money.
Yes, he never spent his money pouches.
Ooh, and he's going to Spooky, so he will also get that Fyra. See, now if only Slim. I think Slim going here makes the most sense. It's more likely to have a fire because there's 3 7s here. Oh wow, there's also a drive gauge up in Spooky Cave as well. That's really nice.
I should actually probably get a Slim 2 final forms for Data Vexen. Because you use your final form, and then you have Relentless Attack party members use fire on the other part, and then your second final form, pop it. You would still have to dodge the DM though, which is the spooky part if you do that strat.
Okay, Adam unfortunately is guessing wrong. He's going to SP2. This should actually be a quick fight. You do get your checks on, right, the, what is it? What's the room called? Communications room? No, I think that's what it's called. The room before MCP.
I don't know.
I'm already... Central Computer Core, there we go. So it's not too long of a visit in SP. Right, so Met is in his pseudo-go mode, has already cleared 1k, just needs to do the rest of Beast Castle and then prep for Vexen. Meanwhile, Jaylon finally going to Beast Castle. over an hour in.
Wow.
I mean, the meme choices almost working out a tiny little bit. Unfortunately, he doesn't have the Fyra that other people, and I don't know if he will get this. He actually could, in theory, if he just walks into Spooky Cave, because he's done with whatchamacallit. He does have the Kanga's House minigame done, the balloons. He just needs to walk into Spooky Cave, check all the chests, and we'll get Fyra, especially the drive gauge increase.
Get ready.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this is interesting if you look on the top left here.
Yeah, I was thinking about that. I don't, it's strange, because this is also, you could probably find a fire, because, you should know once more isn't here, right?
Yeah, actually, I don't know if you can math it out from his perspective. I think you can, actually. I hope he doesn't do OC. I think this might be his, like, last hurrah check for the last fire. Obviously, we know he's going to be wrong. But interesting that he's just opting to check for fires this way.
Yeah, Met's leveling right now, too.
See, why doesn't Slim just level?
Mm-hmm.
This, he did lose a race because he just didn't level, so I'm a little surprised he doesn't feel the same thing about this one.
Yeah.
Oh, Sigmar teleported! Oh my god, dude! No way. Aw, thought he could kill with a Thadara. Ends up getting shot. That's super unfortunate time loss. Yeah, sometimes doing the fancy stuff or untraditional kills, such as using a Thunder, doesn't always go the way you plan. Just a super unfortunate circumstance for Slim. So you're looking at... Yeah, those are actually decent stats from Met here. He's level 50, 59 magic and base Sora. Oh, he's so close. Oh, has no MP. I feel like you go back to Mansion and just try to level a little bit more. Unless you think you're fine with finals stats.
If you think about the data's on the board, then you have to take final stats into account, right? Like, you're going to be doing final fire on Demix and Vexen anyways, so I assume you'll be fine.
Yeah, unfortunately this will be essentially a level... I mean, like, you can do final for the beginning of Zaldin, but when your final runs out, you're essentially at level 1 for Zaldin. Aside from that, I think that's, like, the worst offender right now.
Right.
Alright, where do you go, Matt? Oh, he's already just prepping. Oh my god, he has 20. He has 20 mega elixirs and 20 elixirs. That's an insane amount of items. Oh, Slim is actually just gonna do this at level 1. I hope this works out. I really hope this works out for Slim. This is looking insanely rough right now. Oh, I like this. He's jumping around, making sure he doesn't trigger the Sora spawn. Or anti-Sora spawn. Alright. Goofy and Donald doing an okay job of hitting him, making sure he doesn't get any RV added. Always trying to force out the DM here. Okay, finally gets it. Very nice.
And he's gonna comment through this. Whack Vex in a bunch so his shield is low.
Hopefully he can build up that drive gauge. Either that, or he needs to be able to get to... Or he needs to get to stun Vexen and just do the same fire loop. I will say, Met is starting this fight. I wonder if Met laps him.
Alright. Oh, look at that damage, man. That's actually considerably more than what Slim's doing.
Oh, interesting.
I went through.
Is this just to break the shield? Oh no! No, Slim! No, no shot. How? This is so scary. Because you don't have second chance over once more.
Yikes! Oh man.
No way. That was almost an amazing fight.
Oh yeah, that's a tilter.
I just wish Slim leveled, man.
Me
I just
too.
wish he leveled. It seems Met is really committed to trying to DM skip here. Think he might get it? Oh, Donald died at the last
Donald. Hey, wait, did he just get anti himself there? Is that what happened?
second. No, I don't think so. I think the
Okay, that looks
anti-form
weird.
broke out and killed him. Okay, I'm taking a peek. I actually have Ragnoth in go mode as well. Ragnoth is leveling in the world never was. He's already leveled on screens, so he's opting to take care of levels there. You're taking a peek at other racers. Dragon is on his way to experiment for that proof. Raiden is going through Beast Castle finally. Gonna get the proof and has to go through Zaldin, or Story Zaldin. Ragna is actually on to Data Demek, or Data Vexen. So we're seeing
like,
3 different fights.
Seems like everyone's committed to doing Data Vexen first.
I think that's a little fair. I mean, I feel like you're just not gonna have any tool sets change. Okay, there should be a kill for... Oh, that anti-sword, please. No!
Oh!
Oh, that was all anti-sword there.
And the anti-sword was not being kind.
Alright, really quickly, I will swap in Ragna for Adam here, so pardon the refresh. Okay, Ragna's actually playing it a little bit safe. He took 1 death, I think. Or I think he did maybe just AS Vexen. No, he did the data. I think he did the data, did 1 attempt, and then peaced out after he died. So he's gonna go prep Zalded now instead. Oh, this might be it. Oh no! This is very scary for for Slim in the top left here.
Right.
He is past DM. Just needs to worry about this. Is he out of... There's... Oh, he has 1 more elixir. Oh, he's gonna Comet.
I was using it on Comet.
Ooh. So he might be able to get Final out if he gets lucky and doesn't get Donald or Goofy to stagger. Oh, never mind. Okay, he's got it.
Yeah, this should be it. This should be it. Alright, first data down.
Oh, and... Oh no.
Did Met crash?
Yeah, I think Met crashed just now. It's a little awkward. I think that might have been a crash during the death. I think he killed it.
Wait, did
Yeah,
Met...
he's leaving.
He died, not Vexen, right?
Yeah, I don't think he killed the fight. I'm gonna clip that just to the check.
Met beat Vexen and crashed?
He beat Vexen? Oh, interesting. Okay. Yeah, I guess I missed that because it happened so quickly when we were focused on Slim. If he did crash on death, I will honor it because it is kind of fucked up.
Yeah.
You don't get any important checks anyway for being the fight.
He doesn't know if it counts? Oh, jeez.
Yeah, that's not a ruling I actually have written whether it counts or not. You did beat the fight, so I will count it. Like
yeah, I count it for boss enemy rando if that means anything.
Yeah, I think by that rule it's also a little bit fair. Like you did beat the fight. The game's just the PC port's just bad. Yeah, thank you chat for clarifying. I was we were so enthralled by the Slim kill. Cause Slim is at a way big disadvantage here. So it's very impressive that he got through it.
So, I just realized something funny. Matt does not have a magnet for Data Sultan.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a little awkward. So I did send Met a DM. However, I'm not gonna really post in the race time if you should check that. You should check DMs,
Right.
so just because he's in the middle of a fight. Oh, where are magnets? So we have our 2 magnet. Oh wait, who needs magnets? Oh, no one needs magnets. Okay. Oh, is he gonna get a DM phase right now? Oh, he stuns him. Okay. Oh, come on. We need him in the corner. Okay, very smart from Met. Met is opting to lead Demix to the corner by just manipulating how his attack works. Very, very smart. Okay, so I'm taking a peek over. Ragnoth is actually past DM phase of Vexen, I believe. Is just trying to get through this latter half. Oh no, he's in DM phase right now.
Oh my goodness, did you just see what Slim just did? That was so clutch. Slim was literally less than a second off of losing the Demix minigame. Popped the drive form to kill the clones, and got through it. That was insane.
I just realized Met's not auto-tracking. It doesn't matter, but it's it's fine. We know his stats are really good. Oh, now he has to do all of Beast Castle too, which is fine. See if that matters. Alright, so Ragnoth, a little, since I can't really show it on the stream, Ragnoth is done through Data Vexen. Now has to go through the other two datas, Data Zaldin and Data Demix. Oh, Slim's gonna pan-cheese this? Oh my.
He's trying.
Oh, Pan lived. Oh, Pan live. Oh, what?
Oh, he already died with Pan out too, so this isn't gonna revive. Oh, okay, never mind. I thought he already died with Pan out. Well, I guess he had to resummon him. Oh yeah, he's at 0 drive gauge, and now he's dead. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So Jalon is actually getting, I think this is Demix? Yeah, this is Data Demix. So a bunch of people are already doing their datas, everyone. So... I will actually take a tiny little refresh here. We're gonna swap out Ragna very briefly. Because Ragnoth currently has 1 data done. We have met with 2. Slim also has 1 data done, and I believe Jalon did Vexen, if I'm not mistaken. So these guys might be our front runners. Oh wow, Mech gets a friendly jump from regular Zaldin here. Taking a peek at some other people's streams. Let's see here. I believe Adam is looking for fires, so he is in the one who was past Zigbar. Raiden is going on to AS Vexen, has not done any of the other datas. Roro is in SP, fortunately guessing wrong on where the last 5 is located. And then our other racer, Dragon. Dragon is on AS, or is on Data Vexen.
Is Met really going to try Data Zaldin without a magnet?
It's this is a little bit rough. Depending on how you do things, you can actually manip his AI in the second, or sorry, when we're at the DM phase. If you just do a really high jump in the air, you can bait out a lance attack. Zaldin doesn't teleport high up, so he'll just stay low to the ground, do that lunge attack. He'll miss Sora, but you can do the RC to grab lances. So maybe Met knows that knowledge.
Probably. Oh no, Demix jumped out of the corner.
Oh, this is scary. Oh. So this is scary for both racers now. Slim. Oh, Slim's pausing. I think he's trying to figure out what he wants to do. Oh no. Okay, meanwhile, Met does get trapped in the corner. Let's just reset. And also, I will clarify, Dewey Met crashed, and he just hasn't restarted auto tracking. I don't think it really matters because we already know where everything is. And we know his stats, his strength stat is terrible. His magic stat is 59 or 60. I don't know if he changed accessories or anything, but his strength stat is level 1 for all intents and purposes. Oh, yeah, just has to mash jumps here. Oh, he does. Oh my god, this is so scary for Met. Does get the stun eventually. Oh, we get to jump. Okay. I believe this is the 75 wave for Slim in the top left. Ragnoth, I think, is into DM phase, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, Ragnoth has Demix in a really good spot here.
Oh yeah, this is DM. Alright. He should be good. He has 8 drive gauge. He has Final. He has Wisdom. He has so many solutions. Oh, he's playing this safe. Okay, I like this. Honestly, in the corner, this is really amazing. Oh yeah, such an easy fight for Ragnoth here.
Yeah, good stuff.
The swag thunder kill from halfway. Oh, and Jaylon gets the kill too. So that's 2 datas down for both Ragnoth and Jaylon. Met
This is a close
in
race.
DM. And a reminder, this is top 4 makes it out, and based on how you place in this, that changes your seeding for the proper 1v1 top 8 bracket.
Oh, Zolden DM'd, okay. Hang on. Jaylon took off his hastes. Does he have his horizontal charge? Horizontal slash berserk charge?
He might have gotten Hori from LOD. I don't know. Oh, it's in treasure. Okay. So horizontal slash is in treasure room. No one will have that. I'm pretty sure no one has pushed into Agrippa that deep.
No. So I wonder why he's
going for final.
Maybe.
Oh, this is scary for Met. He just has to mash through this and hope and pray. Okay, he should be fine. Okay, get to DM. Oh, this is so spooky for Slim. He's trying so hard to get through this. Alright, taking a peek at other people's races. I believe Ragna might be done with Vexen. I think he's on to Data Demix right now. It's a little hard to tell sometimes. Oh, this is spooky for Met. Needs the stun hit. Okay, he does have it. And he's gonna try to do some fire loops. Oh, he makes it out of that alive.
Oh.
Yeah, you can see Met is doing the strat where you bait out lances by just jumping high into the air. Oh, he gets jumps!
Oh, he got
this is
jumps!
really good. I feel like maybe you revert out of this and try to go for Comet, potentially. Because you're gonna run out of drive gauge. And this is an awkward position. I don't think you definitely don't kill. Oh, what?
Incredible. What incredible luck.
That's insane luck.
Wow.
No shot. This is it. I think that's GG's for Met.
GG's for Met. Oh
Wow.
my goodness.
Insane recovery at the end. Super lucky, by the way. That was insanely lucky that he got that jump.
Yeah, like, cannot stress enough.
Oh, Slim takes another death. Apologies for the stutter. I'm trying to refresh everyone's streams. Yeah, that would be GG's for Met. Met takes first in this Relegations. I don't think anyone's close to catching. Like, I don't think anyone else can beat him on that. That was insanely good.
Yeah, Slim is unfortunately, like, he was ahead most of the seed and then just unfortunately just crumbled when it came to data dynamics.
It's those levels, man.
Yeah.
He just leveled. He would have probably beat out. Yeah, he probably would have beat out Met, if I had to guess.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And taking a peek here. Oh, Dragon is. Go ahead.
Sorry, I was going to say Jaylon's doing the same strat method because he also doesn't have magnets.
Right. I'm taking a peek here. Dragon is actually in Pride Lands doing Scar. I think he's really looking for that fire. Which is quite unfortunate he's not going to get it.
Mm-hmm.
Taking a peek at Roro. Roro is on Data Zaldin. He hasn't done Vexen yet, I believe. Hasn't done Demix. Oh, unfortunate for Ragnos, he does take another death. Alright, taking a peek now at Zero, Adam. Adam is onto Zaldin. Adam has not done Demix. I don't think he's done... Yeah, he has not done Vexen, so this will be Adam's first data. And then I believe Raiden is onto Data Demix. He's almost at the last wave. I think maybe Raiden has done Vexen.
Jaylon might be finished here. Oh, I know. He needs one more round of jumps.
Oh yeah, he has no MP. What? Okay, this is a little scary. Needs to bait out jumps here. Oh, come on. Give him lances. It's not fair.
He just did, but he wasn't close enough.
This doesn't kill.
This doesn't kill either. This is unfortunate. And then the DM, like, come on, bro.
Now, he does have one... No, that one jump sword doesn't even matter. Yo, GG's, Matt. Have a good night, dude. Thanks for playing. We'll see you in 1v1s. Okay, so Roro is actually done through Data Zaldin. I think he now has to do... Oh, wait! I'm mistaken. Roro is done with Data Demix. So Roro has Data Vexen left.
Oh!
Okay, so that is GG's for Jaylon. Congrats to Jaylon. Pardon again the other refresh. We're just gonna quickly try to slot in that.
Oh, Roro doesn't even have the Halloween Town proof yet.
Yeah, that's looking a bit rough for Roro. He knows it's here at this point. But it's so interesting that Roro actually opted to just do Demix. Ooh, Slim taking another death.
Man, if I was Slim right now, I would be tilted out of my mind seeing all these other people finish while you're struggling with Data Demix.
Yeah, I think Ragnoth might be in the same boat. He's been so close a few times, just getting unlucky with the last bit of the fight.
Yeah. And two more people finish, and that gives us our top 8 for the bracket. And we got this is really close. We got 2 people on their last data.
Yeah, they're just getting a bit unlucky right now. Like, for example, if Ragnoth just takes more deaths and Roro just gets a really, really amazing Vexen, Roro just catches up instantly.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, we aren't taking into account Loadless. Oh, so Slim is actually at the 99 right now. See if he gets it. He is in final, so it's a little bit spooky. He's gonna run out of final. Oh, I think he's got it. I think he's got it right now. That one clone?
Oh, that one clone, man.
It's always that one clone. Alright, that's 2 datas down for Mega Slim. Oh my god. So yeah, Ragna's. This is Ragna in DM phase. Ragnoth almost there. Now Mega Slim just has to do Zaldin as well. Trying to take a peek here. I think Dragons.
Oh my god!
Dragons
I just realized. Geek. Ragnoth doesn't have a reflect.
Oh! Oh yeah! Forgot about that. So it is a little spooky for Ragnoth for sure. That's why. There's Reflected PR Town. So if you just did the little shallow baby shotgun. Oh no! Oh, dude, that's so unfortunate.
He has to dodge roll these.
You can guard it, actually.
Or guard it, true.
I think if you're like in a panic situation, it can be a little hard to just get a dodge roll versus a guard.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that is so rough.
Taking more peeks at other racers to make sure other people, I'm catching people who are actually in progress. Yeah, I think Raiden actually is in DM phase? Yeah, he's in DM phase, getting jumps right now for Zaldin. I don't know if he's done with Vexen though. Okay, this might be it for Ragna. He's getting there. You don't have final... Yeah, you have to take another DM here, or you get lucky. Oh, okay, doesn't get a jump. He's gonna loop him here, and gets DM. Okay, a little unfortunate. Oh, he gets jumps! Okay, that might be it for Ragna. I think this is it for Ragna.
Yeah, Ragna made it.
Yeah, big GG's to Ragna. Wow. And
What?
Raiden
What,
just
Raiden?
finished? He was on his last? I did not... Man, that's so hard to tell with the tracker. Damn, Raiden just finished too.
Wow.
They both
Oh my
finished
goodness.
at like the same time. Damn. If we're taking a peek at load list, Raiden's at a 142.23. Ragna does beat him out. I think that might be it.
Well, Verona first tries Vexen, he gets sniped out.
Yeah, it's looking a little tough. That's a tough order.
Yeah. Let's see though. Can Roro pull off a miracle?
Alright, I will quickly refresh since he is just doing fires a little bit. He is fine for now. Oh, he has no drive. Yeah, so Roro has to beat out 42-23. He knows he has a chance, which is why he's still fighting this out. This is scary. Roro has DM. Or Roro... Oh no, he's gonna hit!
Oh, Anti-Sora!
He has once more at play at least. Oh, okay. So Roro just needs to play this very calm. Oh,
or Anti-Sora can be a
cheats.
jerk. He's dead.
Oh, he's alive.
Oh wait, maybe
He throws at a Mega, goes for a Comet. Roro, I don't know if Roro has this.
Yeah, I don't think Roro has this anymore.
Yeah, this DM is like 4 seconds. And Roro has just over 30 seconds to work with. I mean, there's a chance. I don't know. I think maybe if Roro was still an MP recharge, could have maybe had it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, fire. Goes for fires. He's got 13 seconds to work with Roro. Oh no. This won't kill Roro. I don't know if this kills. No, unfortunate for Roro. I don't think Roro snipes it out. Yeah.
No, he does not.
Oh, he was so close. If Anti-Sora just wasn't a thing, if Anti-Sora just didn't mess him up and hit him, he actually might have sniped out Raiden.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he doesn't even get the kill. Come on. He has no elixirs. This is actually super for Roro now. And that's GG's for Roro. Man, that was so insanely close.
Yeah, that was insane.
Alright, we'll give a little refresh to our last remaining racers.
So what does Adam have left? Adam still has to do
Data
all of
Demix.
his datas, actually.
Yeah, this is his first data that he's going after. And Ragnoth just finished. GG's to Ragnoth.
Oh, 146.15. Yeah, that's a... Reflective Zolden is really hard.
Yeah, it definitely just makes it a little awkward. I think the beginning is like the worst offender of being reflectless. Yeah. After that, you're kind of whatever. You don't need reflects. But man, the beginning is just super tough. Man, I still feel so bad for Slim. Slim had such a huge advantage. Could have qualified, just didn't level.
Yeah.
Like, die by the sword of not leveling. I will say, in contrast to yesterday's seed, the qualifier, this is definitely a very, very tough relegation seed. Okay, so Dragon in DM phase now. So he's done with Data Zaldin, Adam not done with Data Zaldin. I think Dragon has also done Demix. Or sorry, on Vexen. Ragna's controller disconnected on Zaldin? Damn. What? That's so
That's rough.
unfortunate.
Yeah,
He does qualify, but that's a spooky one.
No, Ragnar, not Ragnar.
Oh, Ragnar. Never mind, I can't read. Somebody was that said Ragnar. Ooh. It's even worse, man. Not a controller disconnect. I wonder when that actually happened. Ooh, okay, GG's the Dragon. Big congrats to him. Honestly, super tough seed. Glad he finished it out. Man, these guys are our last two racers. Man, it's so unfortunate. It's like we went from Slim being one of the front runners to being almost last place of the live racers.
Yeah, really. Oh.
Is Zach acing this one? Yeah, and actually, just on cue, Zach would have just finished his async. He finishes at 157.16 with a low list of 150.09. He is the first of 3 asyncs to finish.
Okay.
Yeah, so this is a super tough seed that everyone seemed to have a bit of struggles with. Sorry to hear you had a controller DC though, Ragnoth. Yo. Pepe. I feel that, Roro.
Oh, yeah.
A little bit of that.
Mm-hmm.
I assume Met, Jail, and Reflectless. Though they had, I believe they had Reflect. Oh, sorry, Met
They
did not
both-
have Reflect.
Met did not have Reflect either?
I think.
No, I
didn't
feel
have a
like for
magnet.
sure he did.
Get through Zaldin then. So you
Yeah.
should watch. You should watch the VOD, and Met does the strat that me and Ninten and a few others know about, which is you bait out Zaldin jumps by just high jumping into the air. It's very easy of a strat. It's easy to do the first one, but then if you're falling down, you start to freak out because Sora falls very slow.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, dragons. There were 2 magnets in the one there was after Zigbar. It is very unfortunate, but very, very funny for some people. I know Zach had a big laugh about it. Literally watched his async, and he literally, like, actually, like, reeled back and laughed out loud. Ooh, Slim. Deaths upon deaths upon deaths for Slim. He's at 26 deaths, I just realized. That is an insane amount.
That is an insane amount.
Alright, that's Adam through Datademics. He just has left Data Vexen. Does Adam snipe out Slim? I will clarify for those who did not see, there was a reflect in PR Town. So doing your extended shotguns or shotgunning a tiny bit, or pushing TR if it's a big world, and that is something. Not TR, PR. Wrong consonant. Alright, I believe it's... No, Slim got hit! Oh, okay, he jumped out just in time.
Yeah.
Okay, Adam does break the shield. Adam also has 63 magic, so he actually might be fine.
Shout out to both of these players just finishing it out, by the way. You know, it takes a lot to have 26 deaths and not DNF after everyone else qualified.
Yeah, I think Slim maybe is just saying, I want to prove that I can just finish this out.
Yeah.
At least might be what going through Slim's head.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, Slim, I believe. He does actually have full drive gauge, or at least 6, so he could maybe try to squeeze out a final form at some point. Okay, Adam is in DM phase. Gonna try to bait out an attack and go for a comet. Donald lives, very nice. Okay, he's letting the gauge run out just in time. Oh, he's nowhere close. Oh, wow, what? How did he get that out?
Oh yeah, that was crazy.
Okay, Anti-Sora is caught. I think this is kill.
Yep, it's
Alright, GG's to Adam. Wow.
Wow.
Very, very nice. Big GG's to Adam for finishing this seed. Super, super tough. Glad he finished. The last one of our live racers to finish is Megaslim. Hopefully he gets it this time. I think he's in a pretty good spot. If Donald wakes up, he can maybe go for final form. Oh, Goofy's dead here though. Goofy, not the smartest. Will just die instantly. Yeah, exactly. If Slim had just leveled, he actually probably would have qualified. He maybe could have gone first. Oh, wait, Slim doesn't have any items. Oh, no, he does. He was just in there. Never mind. Oh, Tom instantly dies.
Nice.
I love when your party members do that. He's got... Oh, that was his last magnet. Oh, he has to go into a form. Dude, Zaldin, please, my guy.
Seriously? Oh my god, man.
No
Dude.
shot. No shot. DMs. God, that's so not fair.
I had to pop Wisdom Form for the MP recharge.
That is some of the most garbage Zoldan RNG I've seen in a long time. Oh, he finally gets jumps. I don't even know if this kills. Yeah, this doesn't kill. So you're back in the phase. You magnet here, and then you hope for another DM or another jump. Jump. Ooh. Got one magnet left in the tank. I think you magnet here, right? You just throw out the magnet.
Absolutely.
MP recharge.
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy. Oh, don't you? If you reflect this, you are out.
Wow.
No. Oh my.
That's heartbreaking. Is he?
And he DNFs. Yeah.
That
Damn,
sucked.
dude. What a rough way to go out.
Yeah.
Oh my god, what a seed. This actually was a heartbreaker of a seed. Damn.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, we do have our finalists. Congrats to Met, Jaylon, Ragna, and Raiden. And we now have our top 8 bracket for this format. VG versus Raiden, Sonic versus Met, Dewey and Ragna, and then Ninten and Jaylon. So this is going to be an exciting bracket. Well, we'll see how this goes. We'll see how this shapes up. What match are you looking forward to, Zed?
I'm looking forward to Sonic and Met the most because that's a run back from the league, from all the way from league pools.
Damn, you remember that?
Also, yeah, and also, just those are the two, like, honestly, like, those are my two favorites to win this week, to be honest. Sonic and Met. Listen, Double, I think you're gonna make finals. And maybe you can win it. I believe in you, actually. I can see that happening, too. Honestly, all 8 of these players have a chance of winning, of course. So...
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that match. I think I'm excited to see Ninten Jaylon. This is one of the formats that Ninten also says he's kind of a bit of struggles with, so we'll see if he's able to make the best of it during his match versus Jaylon, his 1v1. Yeah, I think maybe you are right. The set of the week might be Sonic versus Matt. We shall see.